God says, I need just 2 minutes of your time. 3 angels are in deep conversation right now about your body because something divine is about to take place. Your healing is not a maybe. It is already on its way. Right now, as you're reading this, heaven is aligning a miracle with your name on it. If you're seeing this, it's not by accident. You've been seen. You've been marked. This is divine appointment. If you feel something stirring in your spirit, comment Amen right now. To affirm this in faith, this is not something to scroll past. What you're reading is heaven's nudge to your heart. God says, listen to me. You've been hurting quietly. You've been exhausted from praying, tired from holding on, and no one even knows how deep it's been. But I know, and I'm telling you, your body, the very place where your pain has lived, is about to experience my healing power. 3 of my angels are in motion, and they're carrying healing straight to where you need it most. This is a holy moment. I need you to hear me, not with your ears, but with your heart. I want you to understand that your pain has never gone unnoticed. Every cry, every silent night, every deep breath you took to keep going when you felt like breaking, I saw it all. And this is not just about physical healing. It's about the wear and tear on your soul, your mind, and the weight your body has carried emotionally, spiritually, and physically. I am stepping in. This is your turning point. Not next year, not someday. Now I'm shifting things in your favor. Where doctors were confused, clarity is coming. Where diagnoses were given, restoration is being written in my book. Where you felt weak, you're about to feel strength rise. And no, you're not imagining it. What you're feeling right now is my spirit moving over you. Comment 11, if you believe what I'm doing right now is for you. Heaven is touching earth in your direction. Let me tell you something personal. You didn't survive all you've been through for nothing. The battle wasn't to destroy you. It was to prepare you for this very moment. Because when I move, I don't just patch things up. I restore, I rebuild, I renew. And what was once broken will carry the mark of my glory. I need you to remember how I healed the woman who had been bleeding for 12 years. She didn't need me to speak to her. She just needed to reach. And she touched the hem of my robe with faith so strong power left me. That same power is alive right now. That same power is about to touch your body. I am not a God of empty promises. I am a God of fulfillment, of completion, of total healing. Your healing is not just for relief. It's a testimony in the making. I'm going to use what tried to break you as the very thing that brings others to me. You'll speak of this. You'll remember this day, not as the day you read some words online, but the day heaven wrote healing into your story. The day your name was whispered among angels. The day you felt me move. You are not forgotten. You are not too far gone. You are not too broken. You are mine, and I will not leave you in pieces. I made every cell in your body, and I have authority over each one from your bones to your breath. I'm calling every part of you into alignment with my will. Comment 22 if you trust this word is for you and believe in what I'm doing right now. You see, your body isn't just flesh and blood. It's the temple I made. And when my spirit comes to dwell, sickness doesn't stand a chance. Fear flees. Pain is silenced. The enemy has no ground to stand on. I didn't create you for suffering. I created you for my glory, and my glory is about to be revealed in you. Don't let what you've been through convince you that I've been distant. I've been closer than your own heartbeat, holding you when you felt invisible, strengthening you when you couldn't take one more step, whispering, "Hold on," when you wanted to give up. And now I'm not just whispering, I'm acting. You asked me if I was still listening. I never stopped. You cried and wondered if I cared. I never stopped caring. I've watched over you like a father who won't let go. And now I'm commanding your healing into motion. This is holy ground. You've entered into something sacred. I need your full attention. Not for me, but for what I'm about to do for you. There's breakthrough happening behind the scenes. There are angels stationed by your side. They're not debating whether you deserve this healing. They're preparing the way. Heaven's already decided. You are loved. You are chosen. You are being healed. If these words reached you today, take 1 second and like this video as a declaration that you receive it. Let it be your yes in the spirit. There's power in what you agree with. So today, agree with healing, agree with freedom, agree with me. I am the God who healed blind eyes, opened deaf ears, raised the dead, and made the crippled walk. Do you think your situation is beyond me? Nothing you're facing is too big for me to reverse. Nothing you've been through is greater than what I'm about to pour out. When I healed the man at the pool of Bethesda, I didn't wait for him to move. I moved to him. I stood over his pain. I spoke life. And that same voice is speaking over you now. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Keep holding on. Don't quit on your faith. Don't walk away because it's been long or hard. I'm not late. I'm right on time. And this right now is your moment. God says, stay with me. Don't turn away now. This moment is sacred. What I'm doing in you is deeper than you realize. Healing is not just coming to your body. It's already begun. Your cells, your bones, your blood, your nerves. Everything I formed in your mother's womb is now responding to my voice. The same voice that said, "Let there be light," is now saying, "Let there be healing in you." This isn't random. This isn't a coincidence. You didn't stumble on this. You were led here. I brought you here. You prayed for a sign, and this is it. You asked me to show you something. Anything that says I'm still with you. This is me saying I never left. If you feel that this word was meant for your heart today, comment 333 to declare your faith in what I'm doing in your life. There's something powerful happening in your atmosphere. You may not see it, but your body is being prepared for restoration. The pain you've been carrying isn't just physical. You've carried emotional wounds that drained your strength. You've wrestled silently with things you never shared. But I saw them. I counted the nights you cried. I listened to the prayers you were too tired to speak. You didn't need perfect words. You just needed to stay close to me. And you did. That's why healing is your portion. I'm the God who knit you together. I know the way your body has suffered. I've watched how you held on even when everything in you wanted to let go. You've suffered in silence. But I speak in power, and I say enough. Enough pain, enough fear, enough waiting. My word never returns void. And today my word over you is healed. You've seen people around you receive their breakthrough and wondered, God, when is mine coming? And I tell you today it starts now. It's not delayed. It's not stuck. It's being released. Comment 555 if you believe your healing begins now, not later. You've been through seasons that tried to wear you out. You've survived things that should have broken you. And even when you didn't feel strong, you kept walking. That kind of faith touches heaven. That kind of endurance doesn't go unnoticed. I will reward you not just with healing, but with peace, with rest, with restoration from the inside out. I know there are parts of you that feel beyond repair. You've said, God, I'm tired. I don't even know what healing looks like anymore. And I understand. You've carried the weight of disappointment, and it made you believe healing might not happen for you. But let me remind you, my power doesn't run dry. My miracles are not on a schedule. When I say now everything changes, you are not forgotten. I'm speaking to every system in your body, to every organ, every hidden pain, every diagnosis spoken over you, every ache you couldn't explain. I'm commanding it all to bow to my authority because I didn't create you to live in constant suffering. I created you to reflect my glory. And today that begins in your body. You'll feel different. You'll wake up lighter. You'll breathe easier. Not because it's a nice thought, but because I'm doing what no one else can do. Let me take you back to the moment Jesus met the man with the withered hand. No one believed his healing was possible. But Jesus didn't hesitate. He simply said, "Stretch out your hand." And in that moment, wholeness returned. The man didn't earn it. He just obeyed. And that's what I need from you now. Not perfection, not performance, just your belief. You're going to walk in places you thought were lost to you. You're going to laugh without the shadow of pain. You're going to rest without medication. I'm not just healing your body. I'm healing your memory of the pain, the trauma, the waiting, the years that felt stolen. I'm giving them back. And what the enemy meant for harm, I am using for glory. Comment 1212 if you believe I am turning your pain into a testimony. Don't let your past talk you out of this. Don't let the enemy convince you it's too late. Healing is who I am, not just what I do. I'm not distant. I'm not passive. I'm involved. I'm right here. My hand is on you now. And my presence never leaves you when I arrive. You don't have to understand how. You just need to trust who. I am the same God who parted seas, who shut the mouths of lions, who called dead bones to rise. If I can do that, what makes you think I won't heal you? You are chosen. You are covered. You are wrapped in favor that cannot be explained. And today, heaven has chosen to touch your body with divine restoration. Not a temporary fix, a full reversal of what the enemy tried to steal. You will testify. You will walk differently. And people will ask, what changed? You will say, God met me and I've never been the same. I'm not waiting for your perfect faith. I'm responding to your honest heart. So even if you're trembling, even if you're doubting, if you're still reading this, it means your faith hasn't died. It means you still believe there's something more. And you're right. There is. It's me. God says, don't look away. Don't scroll past this. You're standing in a moment I handpicked for you. Right here, right now, the angels are not just watching. They're moving a sign to your healing focused on your body. They're not just observing your pain. They're carrying answers straight from my throne. This is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of something sacred, something miraculous, something that only I, the Lord your God, could orchestrate. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've questioned why the pain lingered. You've wondered if I was punishing you or if I forgot you. But I need you to hear this clearly. What you faced was not punishment. It was preparation. You didn't survive by accident. You survived because I held you up even when you didn't realize it. That pressure, that breaking point, it wasn't meant to destroy you. It was meant to position you. If you know deep down this is God's timing for you, comment 777 as a declaration that you're stepping into this moment of healing. I see your body. I see the symptoms. I see the words the doctors said. I see the reports. I see the fatigue. But what they didn't see, I see. I see the battle behind your smile. I see the faith that wouldn't let go even when your strength did. I see the effort it took just to get out of bed. And I say to you that effort did not go unnoticed. I am the rewarder of those who diligently seek me, and your reward has arrived. Do you remember how I healed the leper, how others turned away from him, how they feared his condition? But I touched what others were afraid to touch, and I made him clean. I didn't just remove the illness, I restored his identity. That's what I'm doing in you. This healing is not just about your health. It's about your name, your calling, your confidence, your joy. I'm restoring you completely. You fought silently. Others didn't see the depth of what you were carrying, but I did. I heard every whisper of your heart. And now my angels are surrounding you. 3 of them, divinely assigned, perfectly placed, are releasing healing over your body. They're not talking about your failure. They're not discussing your weakness. They're talking about your wholeness. You've been faithful with little, and now I'm about to trust you with more. Healing is part of that. Your body will not be a burden to you. It will carry the testimony of my mercy. You'll walk stronger. You'll breathe easier. You'll laugh without fear. And you will rest. Truly rest without the pain that's haunted you. Comment 999 if you believe rest is being returned to your life. This is a divine interruption. You had plans for today, but I had something greater. That's why you're here. I know the number of hairs on your head. I know the exact location of the pain. I know the tears you didn't want to cry again. And yet I say I am making all things new. Your body is not beyond my reach. Your age, your diagnosis, your history. None of it limits me. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. What I start, I finish. And I started something in you long before this pain ever showed up. I am faithful to complete it. You're not falling apart. You're being rebuilt, and you don't need to figure out how. You just need to surrender. Let go of the fear. Release the timeline. Stop trying to predict the process. Just trust the one who knows the outcome. I am not experimenting with your life. I am fulfilling my promises. If I was done with you, you wouldn't be reading this. But I'm not done. I'm just getting started. The world may label you by your struggle, but I call you by your name. Beloved, healed, restored, redeemed. And I've never changed my mind about you. Even when you doubted yourself, even when you let go of hope, I held it for you. And now it's your time. I'm breathing into the dry places. I'm touching the pain you stopped mentioning. I'm revisiting the wounds you buried, not to reopen them, but to heal them once and for all. There's a shift in the atmosphere around you. Doors that were shut are unlocking. Reports are changing. Pain is lifting. And my peace is settling over you like a warm blanket. You are not alone. The enemy tried to isolate you, to convince you that no one would understand what you've been carrying. But I understood, and I stayed, and I carried you when you didn't even know it. Comment 10. If you know God never left your side through it all, don't be afraid of what's next. I go before you. I've already walked the path. What you feared would break you will now become the place you're blessed. I'm pouring out healing, not in small measure, but in full. Just like I opened blind eyes, I'm opening what's been shut in your life. Just like I calmed the storm, I'm calming your body and soul. Just like I called Lazarus out of the grave, I'm calling life back into you. There's a sound in heaven attached to your healing. It's already been released, and it's coming to you. God says, "My child, you are not waiting on healing. Healing is waiting on you to believe." The moment you chose to stay and listen, the moment your heart opened even a little, something began to shift. Heaven doesn't move with noise. It moves with faith. And you, even with trembling hands and a tired soul, have shown me your faith. That's all I need. That's when I start to move in power. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. There's something holy resting on your body right now. You may not feel it instantly, but it's real. I have declared it. The enemy has tried to distract you, to numb you, to wear you out, so you wouldn't believe again. But you're still here. And because of that, my spirit is resting on you with healing in its wings. There's no place too broken, no sickness too deep, no damage too far gone for me to reach. If this is for you and your heart knows it, comment 1515 as your way of stepping into what I've spoken. I see the years you've battled the silent questions, the exhaustion, the frustration. You've asked God, when will this stop? And I'm answering you today, not with silence, but with power. The affliction that came against your body was not sent by me, but I will use it to show you just how mighty I am. What once weighed you down will become the very thing that lifts others up when you speak of what I've done. You will not only recover, you will rise. You will not only feel better, you will be renewed. The way you speak, the way you carry yourself, the light in your eyes, it's all going to change. Because when I touch something, it doesn't stay the same. And you're being touched by heaven right now. Remember the woman bent over for 18 years. Everyone gave up on her, but I didn't. I saw her in the crowd. I called her forward. I laid my hands on her and she straightened up. That's what I'm doing in your life. straightening what's been twisted, lifting what's been heavy, healing what was once ignored. This is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of a testimony that will echo through others' lives. They will look at you and ask, "How did you come through that?" And you will say, "It was the Lord." Comment 1717 if you know God is writing a testimony through your healing. What you're feeling now, this stirring in your spirit, is not your imagination. That warmth in your chest, that peace that's starting to settle. It's me. I'm letting you know I'm close. I'm confirming everything you've been hoping for. You haven't wasted your prayers. You haven't wasted your tears. They watered the ground your miracle is now growing from. Do not believe the lie that says you have to earn your healing. I give it freely. I give it out of love. You don't need to prove anything to me. I know your heart. I know your pain. And I'm choosing you not because you're perfect, but because you're mine. Your healing will be so complete, you'll forget the weight of what you carried. Not because you'll forget the journey, but because peace will replace the sting. Strength will take the place of weakness. Joy will take the place of despair. This is the power of my name. This is the evidence of my love. You may not know what happens next, but I do. And I promise you, it's good. It's more than you prayed for. I'm not just healing symptoms. I'm healing the root. I'm not just fixing what others can see. I'm restoring what only I could see. Your organs, your cells, your muscles, your nerves, they're all under my command. And I'm speaking life into each one. There's a fresh wind coming to you, a holy strength. You'll find yourself doing what you thought you'd lost forever. You'll laugh again, dance again, rest again. This is the beauty of my promise. I don't leave things half finished. I complete what I begin. You have no idea the favor being released over your life. I am the God who brings water from the rock, who feeds thousands with just a few loaves, who walks on storms and calls you out of the boat. If I did all that, don't you think I can touch your body and make it new? I need you to believe this. Your body is no longer a battleground. It is becoming a testimony. Stay with me. Don't pull away. I know it's been hard to hope, but I am restoring that too. Not just your health, but your hope, your faith, your strength to dream again. Keep breathing in this moment. Let it fill you. My presence isn't visiting, it's settling. I'm making your body a dwelling place for my peace, my healing, and my glory. God says, you are walking into the season you thought would never come. You held on when everything in you said give up. You stayed when it would have been easier to walk away. You didn't see the full picture, but you trusted me anyway. And now the reward of that faith is finding you. I didn't forget you. I didn't skip over you. You are the one I came for today. Your body is not just surviving. It is aligning with my will. I'm calling strength to your bones, energy to your cells, peace to your mind. I'm commanding every part of you to come into order. You don't need to beg me for healing. I've already willed it. I've already released it. Now I'm asking you to believe and receive. If your spirit agrees with this comment, Amen. Right now, that one word of faith can move mountains. I know the depth of what you've endured. I know the things you didn't tell anyone. I know how you got good at pretending to be okay when your body was breaking under the pressure. But I never asked you to pretend. I asked you to come to me just as you are. And you did. And now I'm covering you with something greater than comfort. I'm covering you with restoration. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. There are people who said you'll always be like this, but I say you are healed. There are voices that told you you'll just have to live with it, but I say you will live in freedom. This healing isn't temporary. This is not a brief relief. This is me writing a new chapter for your life. I'm not interested in giving you a moment. I'm giving you a future. You've prayed quietly. You've hoped silently. You've wondered if I noticed how tired you were. I did. And not only did I notice, I acted. I sent 3 angels to speak life over your body, to surround you, to guard you, to prepare the way for this exact moment. You are not alone in this. You've been divinely surrounded. Comment 11 if you believe this is your appointed time with God. This healing isn't just about you. It's going to affect the people around you. Your family will see the change. Your children will witness the miracle. Your friends will ask, "What happened?" And you will say, "God touched me, and I haven't been the same." I'm not just healing your body. I'm using your life as a sign that I still move, still heal, still restore. You're going to breathe without the heaviness walk, without the struggle sleep, without the pain. I know what was taken from you in the process of this battle, and I'm returning it. I'm giving back the peace that sickness stole. I'm reviving the laughter that pain silenced. I'm returning the strength that waiting drained. Don't look back and regret how long it took. My timing is not random. It is perfect. And when I heal, I don't just rewind. I redeem. I make up for what was lost. I restore the years the locusts have eaten. I bring beauty from ashes. I don't need time to do it. I just need your yes. You don't need to understand everything that's happening. You just need to know I'm in it. And because I'm in it, you are safe. Because I'm in it, the outcome is already shifting. What was meant for harm is turning into healing. What felt like the end is becoming your beginning. Comment 222 if you trust that God's hand is on your life and His timing is perfect. Remember the blind man who called out to Jesus. Even when the crowd told him to be quiet, he shouted anyway. He didn't let the noise stop his cry. And I stopped for him. I heard his voice. I called him closer and I healed him. That same power, that same attention is being given to you right now. I hear you. I see you. And I'm stopping to restore you. Even when you felt invisible to others, you've never been invisible to me. Even when your strength failed, my grace covered you. I've carried you through valleys no one knew you were in. And now I'm lifting you out, not just spiritually, but physically. I am rebuilding you from the inside out. You don't have to earn this. Just receive it. Let the healing wash over you. Let the peace settle in. Let the fear fall away. This is my promise. You will not leave this season the same way you entered it. I'm calling purpose out of your pain. I'm pulling destiny from your difficulty. You are not just getting better. You're becoming who I always saw in you. The healed, whole, radiant version of yourself that pain tried to bury. But pain doesn't write your story. I do. And I say, you are healed. God says, Lean in close. Don't rush this moment. What I am doing in you right now is deep and lasting. I'm not offering a surface-level fix. I'm performing a complete work in you. A holy restoration that will leave no part of you untouched. This healing is reaching into places you didn't even know were broken. Places you forgot to pray about because the pain became normal. But I never called you to live in pain. I called you to live in freedom. You've waited. You've wondered. You've whispered, God, is this ever going to end? And today I'm answering you. Yes, the pain is ending. The struggle is shifting. The heaviness is lifting. You didn't miss your moment. You didn't lose your chance. This is your moment. And it's right on time. If you believe this is not coincidence, but divine timing, comment, Amen. Let your faith speak louder than your fear. I'm not just healing what others see. I'm healing what no one else can touch. The damage caused by worry, the exhaustion from waiting, the emotional bruises from feeling forgotten. I'm touching all of it. My hand is not too short to reach into those places. My power is not limited by what doctors say, what reports declare, or what history has spoken over you. You've looked in the mirror and seen weakness, but I see strength rising. You've felt fragile, but I see faith forming. You've carried shame for things you couldn't control, but I am removing every trace of it. I'm not ashamed of your scars. I'm using them. I'm turning them into signs of survival, reminders of my goodness, markers of my faithfulness. Comment 1212 if you know the scars you carry are being turned into signs of God's glory. You've said to yourself, maybe I just have to live like this. But I never asked you to settle. I asked you to believe. I didn't place you on earth to suffer endlessly. I placed you here to reflect my goodness. And how can my goodness be seen if you stay stuck in pain? That's why I'm moving. That's why I'm speaking. That's why you're here reading these words and feeling my spirit stir within you. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I am the God who walked with Daniel in the lion's den, who stood with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fire, who called Lazarus out of the tomb, who made the lame walk, the blind see, and the dead rise. And I have not changed. My hand is still mighty. My power still works. And my heart is still for you. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not overlooked. I am closer now than you've ever known me to be. I'm not standing far off waiting for you to prove yourself. I'm right beside you, whispering, I've got you. I'm not letting go. You've been tired of pretending, tired of forcing a smile, tired of telling everyone, I'm fine. When inside you're weary, but I'm breaking that pattern. You're going to smile for real. You're going to wake up without dread. You're going to move through life with a lightness you forgot was possible. Comment 555 if you believe God is lifting the heaviness off of you right now. I'm even healing what happened years ago. Trauma that's lived in your body replaying over and over like a silent background noise. I'm silencing it. I'm rewriting your story not with shame but with redemption. every chapter the enemy tried to use against you, I'm turning into evidence of my grace. When I heal, it's never just about the physical. It's about your whole self. Mind, spirit, soul, body, all of you. Because all of you matters to me. I didn't just create your body, I crafted your heart. And I care deeply about the pain that lives in both places. You're going to see things shift. It will start small, less pain in the morning, a deeper breath, a moment of peace that wasn't there before. But soon it will grow. Like a seed taking root and bursting through the soil, your healing will rise and blossom. Not overnight, but steadily, strongly, surely. This healing isn't fragile. It's fortified, backed by my word, supported by heaven, guarded by angels. It will not slip away. It will not be stolen. You will not return to how things were. I won't allow it. I've heard every prayer you didn't think reached me. I've seen every tear you wiped away before anyone noticed. And I've written it all down. Not one moment of your pain has been wasted. I've used every second of it to bring you right here to this encounter, this shift, this breakthrough. You've been in a season of waiting, but now you're stepping into a season of witnessing. You will witness my hand at work in your body, your emotions, your life. You will see what you prayed for come alive. You will feel what you once thought was lost, restoration, energy, joy, peace. You are walking out of the shadows and into the light. I have called you healed, and nothing can undo what I've spoken. God says you didn't make it this far to be left half-healed, half-answered, or half-restored. I am not a halfway God. What I begin, I complete. What I touch, I transform, and what I promise, I fulfill. This is the hour where your body, mind, and soul will begin to agree with my word. Healing is not just coming. It's here. It's present. It's yours. I know how many times you hoped only to be let down. I know the disappointment you swallowed with a smile. But hear me now. I am not like the others. I do not abandon. I do not forget. I do not tease with empty hope. I carry you to completion. And you, the one reading this, are in the middle of a miracle in motion. Your healing didn't start today. It started when you chose to believe in me again. If your heart is grabbing onto this with faith, comment, Amen. Let heaven see you still believe. You've wondered if you had enough faith to be healed. You've questioned if your doubts disqualified you. But faith isn't always loud. Sometimes it's just the whisper, God, help me hold on. And I've counted every one of those whispers. I'm not looking for perfect faith. I'm looking for real faith. And yours is real. I'm speaking directly to the root of your pain. To the first moment it started, to the hidden layers of grief, of exhaustion, of anger, of confusion. I'm not afraid to touch what's raw. I'm not avoiding your scars. I'm stepping straight into them because I want you whole, not patched up, not barely functioning, but fully alive again. Comment 333 if you feel God reaching into deep places of your life right now. You will feel the difference. What's been locked up in your chest, tightness, pressure, heaviness, I am lifting it. What's been stuck in your body, tension, stiffness, chronic symptoms, I am releasing it. And what's been clouding your mind, racing thoughts, fear, worry, I am silencing it. You're not crazy. You're not imagining things. You're being touched by the hand of the living God. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script, because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You will rise with strength that makes no sense. You will move freely again with confidence. You will laugh without feeling guilty. You will eat, sleep, walk, and breathe without fear of the next flare-up. What used to be your battle will become your testimony. The very place that hurt you will become the place that proves my glory. Think of the man who sat by the gate lame from birth. He never expected to walk. But when Peter spoke my name over him, he didn't just walk, he leapt. That's the kind of turnaround I'm doing in you. Not a slow fade into healing. A leap, a shift, a divine interruption of everything that held you down. You didn't miss your window. Your miracle wasn't given to someone else. Instead, what I've written for you has your name on it, and no one else can take it. Comment 777 if you believe this healing has always been part of God's plan for you. Every time you said, "God, I can't take much more," I sent strength. You may not have seen it, but that strength carried you here. Every time you wanted to quit, I covered you. You thought you were surviving on your own, but I was holding you every step of the way. And now, I'm not just holding you. I'm lifting you. Don't try to figure it all out. Just stay close to me. Healing isn't about performance. It's about presence. And my presence is surrounding you right now, thicker than the air you're breathing. The kind of healing that lasts doesn't come from the world. It comes from me. And it flows in peace, not panic. You've seen temporary relief before. You've had moments of better that didn't last. But what I'm giving you now isn't temporary. It's eternal. It's rooted in my nature, not your effort. It's coming from the one who never runs dry. When you walk away from this moment, you're not walking alone. You're walking covered. Angels are walking with you, just as they did when Daniel was thrown into the lion's den. You may feel like you've been surrounded by threats, but those threats can't touch what I've protected. They can't undo what I've healed. You'll feel lighter. You'll move with purpose. The people around you will notice, and when they ask what changed, you'll say, "God spoke and I believed him." And don't be surprised when peace shows up where anxiety used to live. Don't be confused when joy returns in places you forgot could feel anything. That's what happens when I heal. I don't just fix what's broken. I fill what was empty. You will rest, truly rest, not just in your body, but in your soul, not just in sleep, but in stillness. I am your peace, and I'm not leaving. God says, I am still here. I haven't left your side for a single moment, and I never will. My presence has wrapped itself around you like a covering, like a shield, like a father who refuses to let his child fall again. The healing that started in you isn't fading, it's growing. What you feel right now, this shift in your body, this stillness in your spirit, it's me, it's my hand, it's my work, and it is holy. You don't have to go back to the pain. You don't have to return to the nights where fear kept you up wondering if you'd ever feel normal again. You're not going back. I'm taking you forward. You prayed for a breakthrough, and I'm giving you more than that. I'm giving you freedom, not just a day of relief, a life of wholeness. If you believe you're not going back to how things used to be, comment Amen. Let it be your declaration. You may still feel a little doubt. That's okay. I'm not afraid of your questions. I'm bigger than your fear. What matters to me is that you stayed, that you didn't walk away when it felt quiet, that you kept hoping even when it hurt. And now your hope is being answered not by chance, but by me. Think of the woman at the well. She came broken, ashamed, hiding from people and from herself. But when I met her, she left transformed. She didn't leave with the same weight she came with. She dropped her water jar and ran back into the world with joy. That's how I heal. I don't just restore, I revive. I call you back to life. You will look back at this season and say, that's when it changed. You'll mark this as the moment something new began in you. Not a temporary high, not a passing comfort, but a real change, a forever shift, a healing that can't be reversed, because it was spoken by the one who has the final say. Comment 1010 if you believe this is your shift, your turning point. You've carried this for too long, that silent suffering, that daily battle. You got good at hiding it, but you were never meant to carry it alone. I was always with you. And now I'm taking it from your hands. I'm replacing the burden with rest, the ache with strength, the numbness with peace. Let me take it. I'm the only one who can. You're not a lost cause. You never were. You're not too late. You're right on time. You're not too broken. You are exactly the one I chose to heal. Because I don't see what the world sees. I see your heart. And your heart is mine. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. There is so much more ahead. This isn't the end of what I'm doing. It's the beginning. The way you see yourself is going to change. You won't walk around feeling fragile anymore. You'll carry yourself with the confidence that comes from being touched by God. You'll glow with peace that no medicine could give. You'll walk into rooms and bring calm with you because my spirit will rest on you. And listen to me when fear tries to whisper again. When old symptoms try to return, when doubt creeps in. I want you to remember who healed you. I want you to speak my name because the name of Jesus still silences storms, still casts out sickness, still raises the dead parts of your life. My name is your anchor. Hold on to it. Comment 1717 if you believe the name of Jesus has power over everything coming against you. You are not weak. You are not failing. You are not stuck. You are becoming whole, becoming bold, becoming everything I spoke over your life before you ever felt this pain. And those 3 angels, they're still by your side. They're not leaving until the work is complete. They were sent with orders. And their orders are to guard what I've spoken, to surround your body, your mind, your spirit, to make sure the healing that's begun finishes in full. You are walking in divine timing. You are not late. You're not overlooked. The pain that tried to define you will soon be the platform where my glory is seen. You'll speak of this, and tears will come not from grief, but from gratitude. You'll tell others, I remember when I thought I wouldn't make it. And then God stepped in. This is that moment. Let peace fall on you like rain. Let hope flood your chest again. Let joy break through the numbness. You are not who you were. You are healed. You are chosen. You are deeply loved. You haven't missed a single part of what I planned. Not 1 second of this journey has been wasted. Not one tear, not one setback, not one quiet prayer in the middle of the night. I've used it all. And now I'm using it to lift you, to carry you into a new place. A place where healing doesn't fade. A place where peace isn't temporary. A place where my presence stays with you day and night.